guys, welcome back to my lovely channel. On today's episode of Star TV, this is going to be an interesting video. The question is, are you forcing the friendship? Let's get right into it. But right before I get started, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video and drop a comment down below, and just put me on and tell me how you can relate to this video. How has it helped you, and if you learned anything? So number one, I just want to put this out there, you guys. We all want friendships. We all want friends, because to be honest, it's nothing like having a ride or die. It's nothing like having a best friend. It's nothing like having close friends. People who are there to support you, people who are there through thick and thin, and people you could call up, FaceTime and text and hang out with. And every time y'all link up is a good time and you're gonna be laughing. I love that. I think friendship is so beautiful, especially when it's with the right people. Okay, now today's video, we're going to be talking about, are you forcing the friendship? Sometimes we could want friends so bad that we tend to force the friendship. And this is not something I really do, because I think that if I meet a girl, that we supposed to just vibe naturally. And if we naturally gravitate towards each other and vibe, we won't have to force it, because we both want to go out. Like, we both want to talk on the phone. We both want the same thing coming into it. So recently, this is not a story time, but recently I, encountered a person who was like forcing a friendship with me, and I never knew how weird it could get until that little situation. I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. But number one, here's the number one sign that you are forcing the friendship. I wrote it down. You text them and you call them more than they do. Take it from me, okay? Because I've been in some real official friendships. If somebody really rocking with you, they're going to call you on a regular. They're texting you on a regular. They want to hang out with you on a regular. If you reaching out to the person, you're always texting them, you're always calling them. 9 times out of 10, that girl don't want to be your friend. Because if she did, she would have something to say. She would be calling you. She would be texting you. But you know how us girls are. If a shorty don't want to be bothered, she's not going to reach out. And if she's not reaching out, 9 times out of 10, she's really not interested in being your friend. Some people want to be friends with you and some people don't. Everybody has their own reason, but it's up to you to respect that and to know your self-worth, to know that you deserve a friend where, everything is reciprocated. The feelings are mutual. If you have to be the person initiating everything, then something's wrong and there's obviously a disconnect. So that's when you got to realize, you know what? I deserve better. I'm going to find a friend that's for me, and I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to force it, because nothing good comes out of forcing anything. You humiliate yourself. Ultimately, you feel stupid and embarrassed, okay? So let's get into sign number 2 that you're forcing the friendship. This is a good one, and this has actually happened to me, okay? You make plans to hang out, but they cancel on you or never make plans to hang out with you. Now, back in 2019, there was this girl that I wanted to be friends with, and she had reached out to me, because I would always reach out to her, but there was this one time she reached out to me and we FaceTime, and she was like, we could hang out. So I had made this big plan. I said we was gonna go out to dinner, we was gonna go roller skating afterward. I was looking forward to it. She canceled the day before, and I was so devastated. And then she never made plans to hang out with me again. And then I realized, like, listen, Star, this girl has been showing you signs that she don't really rock with you like that, and that's okay. Everybody don't have to love you. Everybody don't have to want to be your friend. But I know how it feels when you really want to connect with somebody and you get disappointed. This is why I tend to not be so hard on people when I feel like they're forcing a connection with me. But if a person cancels on you when you make plans with them, and let's say, you try to be their friend and they cancel on you, and then they do it again, and then they never link you. That just goes to show you that some people don't want to be around you. Some people don't want to be your friend. Some people's not interested in building a bond, and that's okay. Everybody has their own preference. Some people want to be friends with people who are like them. Some people probably feel like they don't relate with you. Some people are just not interested, and there's nothing you could do with that. But you got to know your worth, okay? If you're texting and calling more than they text and calling you, you forcing a friendship. If every time you make plans, they cancel on you, you're forcing the friendship. If they never make plans to hang out with you or link you, but you steady pursuing them, you're forcing the friendship. Friendships are supposed to be natural. It's supposed to be mutual. It's supposed to flow. You guys are just supposed to vibe and connect. You're supposed to want the same thing. The love and the care is mutual. It's rare. It's beautiful. It's genuine. And if you're not feeling that, if the connection that you have with the other person is not even on that level, then you got to take your crown, hold your head up high, and walk away. And you got to be patient, because real is rare. And when you find it, you got to value it. Let's get into tip number 3. You're always trying to find ways to be around them. Now, personally, I've never done this because it's kind of weird, but some people do it. Some people do it, okay? Like when people are forcing a friendship, some people, like some girls, just want to be friends with you because you pretty. So they want to hang out with you. They want to be associated with you. They want to take pictures with you just to make them look good because they think you on a higher status than they are. And so they just in it for the wrong reasons. If a person always want to be wherever you are at and you don't want to be around them, but they're always following you around, they're forcing a friendship. They're attaching themselves to you. Because you got some girls like that. You ever see those girls and it's like, why is this girl always with that girl? Like, it seems like whatever this girl do, she follows. Like, she follows her around. She always want to be around her. But that girl don't even pay her no mind. And you see that in movies. The popular girl usually has a few girls around her and one of them just follows her around and she don't even respect that girl. So if you are always trying to be around this person and this person don't really hold you in high esteem, this person don't really regard you, and other people are noticing it, this person is not your friend. They're not trying to be your friend, and having a friendship with them is not the most wisest thing. You feel me? Like some people, you know by their energy, you know by their attitude, you know by their demeanor that they don't like you. You know they don't want to be around you. Some people just tolerate you. And let's be real, we've all tolerated people, even myself. We've all tolerated people. You don't want to go where you're tolerated at. You want to go where you're celebrated at, where you're loved, where there's peace and joy, where people actually want to be around you. You deserve that much. And I know we all want friendships so bad, but don't be desperate. Wait on what you deserve, because a lot of these females out here will play you like a fool and have you feeling dumb and stupid, and then you'll be wondering, what's wrong with me? Like, why nobody want to be my friend? Why nobody want to connect with me? When 9 times out of 10 it's not you, they're just not the right people. Let's move on to sign number 4 that you're forcing the friendship. They barely acknowledge you. For instance, if it's your birthday, they don't shout you out on their story. They don't make a post about you, okay? They barely like your pictures online. These people don't invite you places. They don't include you. You rarely even hear them talk about you to other people. Nobody knows that you guys are friends. When people don't acknowledge you publicly, it's because they're not your friend. Most likely they've been talking about you behind closed doors. Most likely they don't like you. They're not trying to be close to you, and they're really not for you. You know, people who love you and cherish you are going to acknowledge you. People who acknowledge you are going to celebrate you. If other people can't see that you guys have a relationship or friendship, if other people don't even know y'all friends, that gives you an answer. You know, people who are true friends are going to acknowledge you. Everybody's going to know, like, oh, her? Oh, I know that such and such friend. Like, I know they friends for sure. They always together. She's always talking about her. They're always around each other. They post each other. Like, I know they're friends. But if somebody doesn't even know you're connected to a certain person and you calling that person your friend, it just shows that you're not important to them. They don't acknowledge you. They don't give you no recognition. You want to go where you're recognized, where you're loved. How about we stop forcing friendships this 2022? How about we just vibe with people? How about we just read energy and we go based off connections? How about we just trust God to bring the right people in our life? Genuine, godly, true, ordained friendships. Friends who are going to be there for a lifetime. Friends, who are going to be there through thick and thin. Friends who you could tell your problems to. They invite you. They celebrate you. They value you. They cherish you. Friends that want to be around you. Friends who are calling you or texting you. Friends who's going all the way up for your birthday. For holidays, they going all the way up. They celebrating you. Friends who is repping you. Friends who got your back. Friends who, they just so loyal till death do us part. How about we trust God to bring those type of friends in our lives? The type of friends that we deserve. The type of friends that's going to make you happy. The type of friends where you could trust them. You ain't never second guessing. Those are true friendships. Let's get into the fifth and final sign that unfortunately you're forcing a friendship. Number 5, it's obvious they don't want to be your friend. And it's so hard to accept. I know. I've been there. It's so hard to accept when a person who you want to be friends with doesn't want to be your friend. I know sometimes you want to be friends with the pretty girl, the popular girl, the girl that makes everybody laugh, the girl that knows how to dress. Sometimes you see a friendship with people and they don't see a friendship with you. And it's sad, it's disappointing, it's a letdown, it's heartbreaking. It can make you feel really down. But you just have to always realize that, you know what? If they can't see my worth and my value, that's on them, because I know that I'm an amazing person and I know that I would be such a blessing to their life. And even though it hurts, I know that the right friend is going to love me and I won't have to beg for their attention. I won't have to run and chase them. I won't have to do all the work. They're going to reciprocate that love and that care that I pour out unto them. Right people will bless your life. The right people will include you. The right people will invite you. Real friends don't talk about you behind your back. They acknowledge you, they recognize you, they uplift you, and they celebrate you. You don't have to chase real friends. Go where you are accepted and loved, and stop forcing connections with people. If they don't want you in their life, it's their loss. You're a blessing, and you have to know that, and God makes no mistakes. I want my star gang to know that you are worth it, you are worthy, you have value, you have purpose, you have a calling, you are chosen, you're beautiful inside and out, you are special and unique. You are loved by God and your family loves you. And it's okay to outgrow certain friends, but trust God to bring the right friends into your life. Friends who are going to love you. You don't have to chase after nobody that doesn't see any value within you. It doesn't change who you are, it's their loss. So never beat yourself up. Forcing friendships is, it's not really the right thing to do, because you really just sell yourself short. You want to be where you're loved. You want to be where you're appreciated. And guys, I'm going to give you a quick story time before I end this video. So there was a young lady who previously, she didn't like me for no reason. She was just very jealous of me. And so she used to talk about me many months ago. And so in my world, she did not exist. Okay, Star is not worried about these girls at all. Like, I just don't pay attention to these girls at all. So in my world, she didn't exist, but I knew that she didn't like me. She talked about me, she gossiped about me. I was always the main topic in her group chats, among her colleagues or whatever. And so, God works in mysterious ways. We had to be in the same space together. And, knowing that I'm about to be in the same space with someone who previously didn't like me, very jealous of me, always talking about me being the sweet, forgiving, shining star that I am, I decided to forgive her. And I said, you know what, let's let bygones be bygones. I know you know what you're doing. So, let's put the past behind us and let's just do what we have to do. Because, remember, we're going to be in the same space together. And so, after a while, I'm looking at this girl and I'm just admiring, like, her work ethic. Like, she's very organized, very neat, very on point, very structured. And I'm just really admiring that about her, because I give people their credit where it's due. And so because of this, I have no problem being in the same space with her. My heart is genuine. I'm ready to get things done. I'm ready to have a good year. And so, like, I noticed that, I've forgiven her in my heart, for her talking just so much crap about me, just being so jealous of me and trying to just, just taint in my name and undermine me and make me look bad many, many months ago. Even though she was doing all these things, months ago, I never said a word to her. I never confronted her. There was an instance where I had to set her straight through text message because she tried it, okay? She tried it. But, that was in the past. And so I like to forgive people, move on. And so I noticed, we were really cool. I was really considering, being real cool and close with her. And then there came a point where she started to, like, roll her eyes at me randomly, have an attitude with me. There were times where she was slamming closet doors in the same space that we were in. I remember her just, joking about like kids' parents. Like, for instance, there was a kid who had two parents, and her parents were married, and she was just like joking about sleeping with the little girl's father, knowing he's a married man. Mind you, this girl, told me that she wanted to be close friends with me. She wanted us to be friends for life. And I'm thinking to myself, one, you didn't like me for no reason, last year. Two, once an enemy, always an enemy. So if you didn't like me for no reason, I can't trust you. Number one. And two, you're making jokes about sleeping with a married man. I'm not going to be anybody's friend for life, because one day I'm going to get married, and if I cannot trust you around my husband, that's going to be a problem, because one of us is going to get hurt, and it ain't going to be me. And three, like, this girl, she's just like, let's just put it like this. Girls like to hang around girls who are just like them. I like to hang around beautiful girls who are fly, fashionistas, girls who are on my level. She was just one of those girls where, let me just put it like this. What did Ice Spice say? If you're not a baddie, can't sit with me. Period. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this girl, she starts harassing me through text messages, like, cause she wanted to hang out and I didn't hang out with her. I would give her excuses because I knew I didn't want to hang out with her. And she's just like threatening me through text message, threatening to tell somebody on me, just threatening everything, harassing me through text messages. Then she just went around telling false stories about me. It was never genuine from the beginning. Because if you want to pursue a friendship with me and you're not getting the response and the energy that you expected, then you go around talking about me to people. You go around dragging my name. You go around trying to make me look bad. But you're not telling people that you used to talk about me. You're not telling people that you're giving me attitude. You're not telling people that you're rolling your eyes at me. You're not telling people that you're trying to do witchcraft on me behind the scenes. And then on top of that, let me just get into this. How crazy do a person sound when you want to be friends with somebody that you didn't like before? You get me? It just goes to show that these girls really be fans. Sis was really a fan of me. And it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense now, because imagine talking about somebody, gossiping about them, and then when you close to them, in the same space as them, you begging to be their friend. It was given very much pick me. I know when a friendship is genuine, and this girl was very she was very sneaky, but she wasn't more sneakier than me. Because remember, Star, I have so many experiences and friendships. For instance, this girl wanted to hang out. I asked her, I said, so what restaurant you want to go to? Knowing damn well I wasn't going. This girl gonna tell me, I don't know, you're the one with the social media. Oh, really? Okay. Who says that? So maybe she was thinking that I was going to take a video with her and vlog, make a vlog going out to eat with her. Maybe take a picture for Instagram. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what was going through her big head. I have no idea. But who says that? Really? I'm talking about where we're going to go out to eat, yeah, and you talking about, I don't know, you're the one with social media. It just made no sense. It was giving very much opportunist. It was giving clout chaser. And let's be real, I'm not even big on social media, so I don't know what she was trying to get at. What? I don't know. It was just very weird. And then at the end of the day, she was just forcing a friendship with me. And she's 30. I'm 24. How pathetic and sick do you look forcing a friendship with somebody that's 8 years younger than you? Shouldn't you be looking for a husband? Anyways, she just, went around spreading this false narrative about me, and I just so badly want to show people the harassing text messages, but I tried to save her by not doing that. You know, she went around just telling people like, oh, you know, Star's energy toward me has changed. And to be honest, the reason why my energy changed is because this girl was giving me so much attitude. She was rolling her eyes at me. And so when I changed my energy, I wasn't being nasty. I was just being, you know, very quiet, very observant, you know, very much to myself, and just keeping it strictly business. You know, this girl would ask me so many questions about my personal life. She would ask me like stupid questions like, so what do you see yourself being in the future? What are your plans in life? And I'm like, a person who didn't like me, you know, a person who still has an ought against me in their heart wants to know what I want to be in life, what I want to do. So I would just play stupid and be like, oh, you know, I don't really know. I don't really see myself being anything big. And then this girl would just like encourage me, you know, fake encourage me and tell me, oh my God, you have to know what you want to do in life. You have to see it before it happens. Everything that was created, you know, people saw it. And I'm thinking like, girl, like she was literally reciting to me something I said in my YouTube video. And I was like, oh, it's giving weird. Because not you stalking my social media and trying to school me on something I already know. Like what? These girls are weird. They will watch your life. They will stalk you. They won't like you, but they want to be close to you to just try to bring you down and just steal your personality. It was really weird. But learning lesson, never tell your enemies your dreams, your goals, your future, and your plans. I didn't tell this girl anything. Whole time I got my whole life planned out. Okay? Period. So just know, my point of telling you guys this is, one, people will force friendships with you, but it won't always be genuine. It'll sometimes be a friendship being forced with you by a person who previously didn't like you. They're jealous of you. They want to be you. They want to be close to you. They want some type of opportunity, some type of game, you know, but at the end of the day, it just makes them look pathetic, because at the end of the day, they're being rejected and you're looking at them like they're nobody. You know, they're a person you don't really regard. And so they're trying to get close to you, but in terms, you know, they're making themselves look really stupid. And people like that, especially like that woman, she just had very low self-esteem, you know, and she just admired me so much to the point where it was weird and it was becoming like an obsession. And I knew that I had to separate myself from her. And I'm happy that she removed herself, you know, because she was provoking me to the point where I knew that if one of us didn't remove ourselves, I would probably end up on News 12. Because I have a pretty face, but my temper is no joke. It's no joke, and I can't afford that. I can't afford to be on News 12. Okay, I won't be able to post on YouTube, and I don't want y'all to see anything like that. Okay, so I love you guys. Be careful. People are weird. People are dangerous. You know, envy is the mother of murder. And stop forcing friendships, you guys. Know your worth. Love yourself. Know that God loves you. And know on this channel, we keeping it all the way real. Okay? And we could still be ourselves. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace.